Hello everyone, thank you for dropping by to take a look at my video. And so this is a bit of a catch up about what's going on and what's been happening. It's been cooler in the UK, so that's really helped. Although, I mean, it's warmed up a lot today. It seems like we're going to have a thunderstorm, I think. But I've been able to have the curtains open more because it's been darker days, so that's really helpful. Although I've got I don't know if you heard that, but that was Nigel just shouting up the stairs saying that it's actually raining. So when it rains, I open my windows to get some fresh air in. Hopefully it will knock the pollen out of the air for a bit, although it does tend to make the humidity does make the flowers produce more pollen. But anyway, I should try opening the windows. It will be nice to get the smell of the rain in here. I love rain so much. So what's been going on? Well, Nigel's dad is still struggling, really unwell. He's got carers coming in, but he's had a few better days, which has been good. Nigel's been able to go and see him. He's been well enough to drive there, which is about a 20-minute drive there, a 20-minute back. It would be good if his dad could move closer, which is a possibility. That might be happening. On the whole, I've had better days. I'm in a good run, which has lasted about 8 weeks. I've had some really, really awful days, but I have had days where I'm a bit more, well, just feeling a little bit less deathly. I've been able to get on the commode, so that's really great. I can wee in peace. But it does mean, because the weather's still warm, it does smell like a bus shelter in here, with the hot commode. So yeah, I'm doing okay. I've been quite depressed and quite stressed. We are actually looking for carers at the moment, which I hate. Looking for carers. I hate having carers. As much as they help, I do hate having them. We've had over 60 carers, 70 carers over the past 12 years, 11 and a half years. It's actually a lot of people we've had in and out of our house. And, most of them have been really good, but some of them have not. Some of them have been horrible. I don't think we ought to be shouted at in our own home, should we, by carers, or falsely accused of things by carers. Some of them really haven't cared much, and it's put us off, to be honest. I mean, there have been some carers in recent years that have been downright unpleasant and not helpful, and they skive, and I don't know, they're not as caring as they make out. You don't know until you've had them working here a while what they're going to be like as a carer or as a person. And there is a month's trial we give them as part of this government scheme that we are on, called direct payments, where we ourselves employ the carers. The social worker doesn't do anything as regards helping us get care. It's down to us, so we have to advertise, we have to look for them, interview them, and tell them what we need. And there have been times where I have not been well enough to interview carers. It makes me very, very ill, interviewing carers. It's very, very stressful having a complete stranger come into your house. We've even had one interview. We interviewed this girl. Well, we arranged to interview this girl. Checked the day before, could she still come? Yeah, that was fine. Do you know she didn't turn up? There was no mention, no email, no comment, nothing, no text, nothing. She just did not come. And there was no explanation. So basically she just decided not to come. I sent her a message saying, I hope you're okay. Oh, someone's just at the door. Hang on. Nigel's going to get it, I think. Yeah, that was a delivery. Nigel's sorted it out. Not that I could, of course. I can't. I can't get out of my room. But where was I? Carers, yeah. Some of the carers I wouldn't have invited into my home anyway if I'd known them more. I mean, some of the agency girls. It's bad enough having to appear so vulnerable to people and have them come into your house where you can't have access to the rooms downstairs or anything. It's actually awful. It's such an invasion of privacy, and it doesn't matter how nice they are, because some of the girls have been lovely. I've loved them. I have loved them like a friend, you know, and we've become good friends, some of them. But as much as that is, that they are lovely, and that well, there have only been a few that I've been at ease with, totally and utterly, or not even that really. Can you be ever that at ease if you're a private person like me? However, I digress. I can't remember what I was saying, sorry. Sorry, lost my train of thought. It's a foggy day today as regards brain power. I'm not feeling great at all. I have a very sore throat. I feel really groggy. I feel like I've got a hangover, but I haven't touched alcohol for years. Okay, brain's gone. Brain dead. Actually, Nigel's about to bring up my lunch, so I will stop this now and I will get back to you if I can. And isn't my orchid lovely, by the way? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I'll speak to you in a minute. Bye for now. This is what I'm having for lunch. I have it's a Tesco chicken soup, one of the fresh soups. I put in extra seeds as a bit of extra protein and sustenance. Plastic mug so it isn't heavy. Wooden spoon so you can throw it away and not cause any dishes. And I've got a gluten-free half a roll, paper plate again for no dishes, and I have my supplements. These are so expensive. I shall go more into my supplements one day. So that's my lunch for today, and it's nice. It's one of the fresh soups that I have, gluten-free, dairy-free, all that stuff, all the nice stuff free. And sorry you can see my commode in the corner, that's not very nice for lunch. Okay, I'm back. That view there's on the screen there, it's the Devil's Punch Bowl in Oregon. I'd love to see it. I can't really see it properly, can you? Let me touch the screen. That's what it looks like. I'll put a link in the description of this video. And this is, I don't know how to stop the camera bouncing around. It's on one of these, what are they called? That you like a stand which doesn't, do you know my mind? I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Is it called a gibbet? I don't know, it's got a weird name, but it's to hold the camera steady. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you're doing a handstand or whatever. But I've got it standing on a tray on the bed, and of course I'm wiggling on the bed and it's making it bounce. So sorry about that. Okay, where was I? Talking about carers. And I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I'm really, really grateful for the work that carers do. They do a fantastic job, and they do not get paid enough at all. They don't get enough free time. They're treated like dogs. So I do appreciate carers, but I do hate having people in my home when I just want privacy with me and Nigel. And, you know, I want us to live our little life as a couple, which we can't do that because we need help. And carers are great, they do keep us going, but it's really hard when you're trying to recruit a new one. I find it so hard. It's one of the hardest things in my life. Well, one of the hardest things. My illness is the hardest thing ever. I hate this illness. There's so many harder things than recruiting a carer. What am I talking about? But it is it's on the list of really difficult things I have to do, and that I find really challenging. So that's what's going on at the moment. Anyway, I shall finish there, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a reasonable week, whatever you do. Oh, it's Saturday. A reasonable weekend. You can see how much I'm just not functioning mentally all that well today. So thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.